the best, we must all fight. To get to the top, you gotta give everything you got. To be a champion, you must not stop. You gotta keep fighting. This is Powerhouse Wrestling.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Tommy, and of course, this is Powerhouse Wrestling. So in this video, I'm going to try to clear up and clarify everything that's going on with this UFC WWE merger that happened yesterday. I posted a video yesterday about the merger finally being signed, sealed, and delivered, but it seemed like it added more questions than answers. So I'm going to try to dummy this down as good as I can, so people can have a full explanation and expectations on what exactly is about to happen. Will there be huge changes? What is going on? Who's staying? Who's leaving? I will answer all the questions as best as I can. So as you know, WWE was bought out by a group called Endeavour, who actually has bought into the UFC for $21 billion. So with that, they're not changing the names. It's still UFC. That was the biggest confusion. There's still WWE. However, there will be one umbrella name, TKO Group Holdings. Just the umbrella name to cover both companies as one, but they are not changing the names at all. You'll still have UFC and you still have WWE. So let's go ahead and tackle this and see where we end up. So as far as the UFC goes, it should look exactly the same as you always know the UFC, basically for the most part. Dana White will still be chief officer of UFC, and Lawrence Epstein will be vice president and operating manager of the UFC. So you'll still have Dana White as the president and Lawrence Epstein as senior vice president. Now, when it comes to WWE, Nick Khan will still be the president of WWE, and Triple H is losing a major position in the company. However, he still will be involved in the creative control. So Dana White's still around in UFC. Nick Khan is still president of WWE, and Triple H will still be ahead and control the creative part of WWE. But that is it. So now, if you're concerned or thinking, where will Vince McMahon end up being? Well, as far as Vince McMahon goes, he will actually be the board of directors of TKO with 11. He's actually the chairman of TKO amongst 11 other people. So he's the chairman of TKO. However, he really won't do anything at all with WWE. And of course, Endeavour, the company who has bought WWE, will control 51% of WWE, where the shareholders will control the remaining 49%. So a lot will pretty much look the same. Now will wrestlers be laid off or let go? When it comes to this, I know there are a handful of wrestlers where their contracts are coming up. LA Knight was one of them. He was trying to get a new contract. A 5-year deal that actually thought was done. It fell through, and negotiations have stopped at this point. McIntyre's contract is coming up. Rey Mysterio. So there's a few big hitters where their contracts are coming up. Supposedly, by listening to everyone from Endeavour, WWE, nothing will change when it comes to the wrestlers. And I believe all the contracts will be worked out and be finalized. But with anything else, if a company starts losing any kind of money, things will change. So it looks like, for the most part, there shouldn't be no changes at all. Endeavor, they will help with different things, of course, financing, advertising, and stuff like that. But they will do nothing as far as the wrestling part goes. So it should stay the same. No changes at all. So we should be good to go. There should be no problems at all. You still have Triple H creative control. Nick Khan's still the president. So all of that should run exactly as you see it on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, all the pay-per-views. Hopefully actually get better. But no issues at all. UFC, same thing. Should look exactly the same. Hopefully same thing, get better. But there should be no major changes. You'll lose no wrestlers. Everything, once again, should be exactly the same. However, you just never know. A lot of people say a lot of things, and then things change once the things are signed. However, good thing is Vince McMahon is still around as chairman of TKO, and we can only hope and see. But hopefully that cleared things up. Everything come SmackDown, when you see Raw, everything should flow, look exactly the same, like nothing ever happened. But hopefully better. Now for Matt Riddle. As we know, Matt Riddle's had some problems lately with drugs. He was off of WWE for a while as he got rehab. Seemed to come back better. However, you can tell that WWE really hasn't been pushing him like they were. He has really fell off. I mean, most of the matches he loses now. And he's had some personal things with family that's just not good. And hopefully somehow he can get and work through that. But of course, another situation pops up at JFK Airport the other night. He's at the airport. Him and a police officer get into a confrontation. The police officer goes to touch him. He tells the police officer no. Then when the police officer goes ahead and touches him anyways, he says he was sexually assaulted by the police officer. So we don't know. Now, when it comes to these situations, hopefully they can look at the cameras and see what exactly took place. And not only that, all of this was told in an Instagram post that Matt Riddle put up that he has since deleted and basically backtracked a lot of the stuff he said about the whole situation. And not only that, like sexual assault, I don't know if he meant like the cop was trying to touch him just to calm him down, which that wouldn't be sexual assault at all. Or the cop was trying to pat him down. He told him no, but the cop continued to pat him down anyways. The problem is Matt Riddle gave very little details of the situation, and since then has deleted and backtracked a lot of what he said. So we really don't know. But for now, looks like WWE will take him off of all programming until the investigation is over. Now on Raw last night, they brought up his name a couple times, so it wasn't like they were just totally forgetting he was around. They did bring him up, so maybe he can salvage something out of this. But either way, he sounds like he may need some help, and I hope he gets it before he has no more career, because he's already on that downward slide where they've already kind of written his character way down compared, because he was rising. And then when the whole drug thing came out and he came back, I mean, they really haven't pushed him at all. But anyways, let me know what you think. I hope this video helped a little bit. Of course, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, Powerhouse Wrestling, and I am out, baby.